Welcome to the digital age where every aspect of our lives is intertwined with technology. From smartphones to smart homes, our world is more connected than ever before. But with connectivity comes vulnerability.
There have been a series of cyber attacks to beef up their security, to keep kids safe.
In a landscape where privacy is paramount and security is non-negotiable, how can you protect yourself? How can you safeguard your digital footprint in an era of constant connectivity?
Solely on your concerns about AI.
What keeps you up at night around this issue of AI?
It can be very harmful if deployed wrongly.
Consumers are concerned with their digital habits.
On today's episode, we feature Trilogy NextGen, who are pioneering in the realm of private 5G networks.
Trilogy NextGen has provided us a partnership, a great partner for technology and advancement for our school into the future. It has helped us tremendously to be able to take a hard look at our current technology, but then examine what's next, what's coming in the future. The private LTE network has been phenomenal.
With a commitment to innovation and a dedication to security, Trilogy NextGen is revolutionizing the way we connect, communicate, and collaborate.
We need, as a society, to be able to really figure out what's the best way to protect ourselves against all these different threats that are available today. And it's a terrible thing to have to talk about. It's not a pleasant topic, but it's just one of the things that I think technology has also enabled. The digitizing of our world has created ways for bad characters to do bad things. We all need to be cognizant, recognize those risks, and be able to help solve problems. Protect ourselves, protect our businesses, and protect our families.
Gone are the days of relying on public networks with their inherent risks and limitations. With Trilogy NextGen, you can enjoy the freedom and flexibility of a private 5G network tailored to you and your company's needs. But why should you care about private 5G networks? Because in a world where data is currency and privacy is power, your digital security is more important than ever before.
How does my technology or the technology that's available help me improve the way my life works? And it could be my work life or it could be my personal life.
Whether you're a business looking to safeguard sensitive information or looking to ensure seamless, safe connectivity or wanting to ensure tireless security, Trilogy NextGen has you covered.
My name is Parag Shah. I'm the president of Trilogy NextGen. Our mission is to reimagine the way we connect the world by creating differentiated user experiences that help benefit society. The first problem that we really had to figure out was how do we take technology that's been only in the telecom world and bring it to us in our lives today? How does my technology or the technology that's available help me improve the way my life works? No one could ever imagine where we came when a device was there just to help you talk to your neighbor over the phone, and now your phone is your life. It's your digital wallet, it's your way to connect to the internet. It's become so many more things. It's important for people to feel connected in this modern world because it's the lifeblood of society. The phone was the first step in the evolution, and the big cellular carriers have spent billions of dollars building these networks. When I started, the technology was really expensive. And now over the last 20 years, it's become so much cheaper and so much more cost-effective and driven by the power of software and innovation. We're able to leverage the technology that others have spent billions of dollars on in a way more cost-effective manner to help solve daily problems in your house, business, factory, community, in your school. So we're excited about being able to bring that change to you.
Ever wondered how TV shows magically appear on your screen? Well, it's all thanks to something called the television spectrum. Television spectrum is like the airwaves where TV signals travel, and channels are like different lanes on the highway. When a TV station sends out its shows, the signals travel through the television spectrum. Your TV, with its antenna or cable connection, tunes into the right frequency to display the show you want to watch. Trilogy NextGen uses this television spectrum and other spectrums by repurposing specific frequency bands that were previously allocated for TV broadcasting to offer services that create better signal transmission and improved coverage. This allows users to have their own dedicated interference-free connection. So, the next time you flip through your TV or connect to a private network, you'll know it's all happening in the fascinating world of the television spectrum.
Many of us come from a day where we had TV antennas in our house. My kids don't know what an antenna is because we stream everything. But now with the technologies evolved, we're able to take these huge TV towers that have been operating for years and be able to make them large IP data connections that can go and talk to the masses. As much in the old days as we used to watch TV through our antenna, we're able to now take that transmitter and send information in a very reliable, very cost-effective manner.
This groundbreaking technology, using the television spectrum as a way to connect, may have you thinking, why? Why is Wi-Fi not good enough for me, my school, my community, and my business?
From a private 5G perspective, we're allowed to provide you with a highly cost-effective solution that's more safe, secure, and reliable, and works with the ability to move. Wi-Fi gives you connectivity today, but I think the challenge with Wi-Fi is when robots move or people move, we use the term handoff between one spot to the other, is more difficult. With LTE and 5G, we're able to provide that type of connection that addresses the need to hand off, like you would in a cell phone. When you drive from your house to your office, you hand off multiple times, and now we're bringing it into your factory, into your school, and into your community. And so when you automate your business processes and change the way you do business leveraging technology, we're able to provide that type of solution in a manner that really fits your budget.
Imagine the internet is like a big highway where everyone can see and use the same roads to send and receive information. That's the public internet, open for all. Now, think of a private network as a separate, secret road. Much like your own personal driveway at home, it's like having a special hidden path just for you and your trusted friends or colleagues. Private networks are used by businesses, organizations, or even individuals who want a more secure and controlled way to connect their devices, share data, or communicate with each other without the rest of the world peering in. It's your own private bubble for communication and data sharing, away from the bustling public internet highways. It's all about control, security, and privacy.
Trilogy NextGen has provided us a partnership, a great partner for technology and advancement for our school into the future. The relationships that we have established have been wonderful. It has helped us tremendously to be able to take a hard look at our current technology, but then examine what's next, what's coming in the future. And so the private LTE network has been phenomenal. We have been able to pilot that network to provide access for guests, current students, faculty, staff, parents, all around our campus on a separate Wi-Fi system, but also, too, even more important, to provide a secure Wi-Fi system for the back half of our campus. So we are privileged to have over 60 acres here at MCA. 20% of that is in a floodplain. So that brings all types of challenges and unique opportunities, and Trilogy helped us to resolve that very quickly. We have just launched into a capital campaign, and that is one of the things that we wanted to be really sensitive about. Is we did not want to step out in hopes of advancing our school and our technology, especially with cabling and other types of projects, to then turn around and within 12 months when construction starts and we begin breaking ground, to pull all of that up and let's start all over again, just because we are building a science, technology, engineering, and math building. So this provided us with the opportunity to avoid those issues. It allowed us to reach the hard to reach areas on the outlying portions of our campus, and to do it with no trenching, no cabling, no third-party contractors that have to come on campus during the day or after school hours. So we avoided a lot of headaches as a result. Our lower school principal will do announcements to all of our classrooms across our lower school campus every morning.
Yeah.
And so that's one of the noted changes I think that Mrs. Francis could speak to was, it's great to have that, captures the kids' activities, but if you're going out in 2 minutes.
They would get frustrated because they would they wouldn't hear everything.
Yeah.
And he's announcing birthdays and fun days throughout the week. So, you know, you miss stuff. And now, completely different. Safety is of utmost importance. We have 700 students on our campus every day that we want to ensure when their parents leave them with us that they are safe, that they're well protected, not just getting a great education, but that they are loved and that they're in a nurturing environment. And so we want to be able to use technology to our fullest extent to deliver on that. As a school, we want to make sure, especially as a Christian school, that we are equipping our students to be an impact in the future generations, and part of that's technology. And so we've got to learn to live as a Christian who is making an impact as a digital citizen, so handling technology in the right way. Here at MCA, we are so thankful for the partnership that we have with Trilogy NextGen, and we are thankful for the opportunity to be a pilot program, but more than that, we're thankful for the relationship that we forged, and we can't wait for the future and excited to see what God does on our campus.
Welcome to Trilogy NextGen.
Hi, this is Shoaib Farooqi. I am a sales engineer at Trilogy NextGen. Welcome to our campus. So what you see here is literally a network on wheels. This is a mobile network that we can take for different occasions. It has a private LTE, a private 5G network. We take it to places where there is no coverage. As you can see, the radio at the top is extending. This provides coverage for locations where you don't have coverage. That's how we provide connectivity. What you see here is a smart light. It has cameras, it has environmental sensors. There is a Wi-Fi mesh capability in this light, so you can have a lot of these lights spaced out and provide Wi-Fi in places like public parks. You have features like people detection, number of people moving around areas, the footfall, number of vehicles moving around. There are environmental sensors in there which will assess the quality of air. All of this information can be used by cities. They can feed it to law enforcement. Speaking about cities, these smart lights have the capability to speak to each other. So cities can provide internet connectivity to residents. Imagine public parks where people are moving around. These lights have the capability to provide you connectivity and people can communicate with each other. We're now going to move into our experience lab. This is where all the magic happens. This is where I'd say ideas come to reality. We work with a lot of technology. As you can see, we have drones, robots. We have different connectivity solutions. What you see here is our operations center. We monitor different robots, different sensors that are all around our campus. We're also working with broadcasting, so you can see we're testing different broadcasting signals, and we have our staff working with different kinds of technologies. For example, AR, VR, we're looking into different spectrum analyzers using cutting-edge technology and making it work. This is an indoor security robot. It's used for surveillance. It has the capability to do video analytics. So behind the scenes, you can do facial detection. You can detect a person lying on the ground, and then it alerts back into our system. In crowded places, the robot can go up to 2 meters tall and look over people's heads and shoulders. So that means you still have visibility into what's happening in that area. All of this then ties back into our operations center where we have our personnel who can monitor the screens. They can see what the robot is doing, what the robot is seeing, and be able to react. The new generation of robots are autonomous. So it stops when it notices an obstacle. This specific robot is used in industries and warehouses. It's supposed to be moving around materials. This robot can carry upwards of 500 pounds of payload, so it looks small, but it can do a lot of stuff. It does not need a lot of manual intervention. The robot can be moving around autonomously and doing its missions. The operators at the back end can intervene when there's a need to do that. So this is William. William is our product manager, and we'd like to show you the outdoor security robot. So William, besides it being a force multiplier, what does Halo do?
Halo does, it's all weather, so it's IP55 rated, which means it can go out in a downpour. It also is all-wheel drive, so it can go over multiple terrain types, loose gravel, rocks, anything like that. It can travel over water, and it has the full analytics package installed, so it can do people loitering detection, people sleeping detection, people counting, car loitering, fire detection.
And that's all done by video analytics in the cloud? So it can detect license plates, for example?
Yep. This is a three-dimensional LiDAR, which allows the robot to detect the world around it in 3D. It has 2D LiDAR on the side to help with object avoidance. It's got 360-degree cameras around so you can observe all directions. Object avoidance cameras up here, and ultrasonic sensors along the bottom to help avoid running into objects.
So William, do you want to take it for a spin now?
Sure, let's take it out.
Let's do it.
Thank you for visiting. See you again next time.
The TBN family has been a unique benefactor. They're at the cutting edge of different types of technology, and Trilogy NextGen is a wholly owned subsidiary of TBN. We take the values and the principles of TBN to be able to solve better problems through technology and provide a way for us to create a safer world. The world is evolving, and the risks from cybersecurity all the way to physical security are massive and great. By leveraging technology to provide something more available all the time gives you the ability to add another sense of security and a sense of protection to us, our children, and our future. In our role, we see as an IT systems and solutions provider to be able to help enable companies to do that.
Welcome to Grayson Christian School. I'd like to show you guys around today. You guys having a good day? These are my friends. We're walking around the school. How's it going, my man? Having a good day? You know, when you talk about, I guess, security or schools, I mean, unfortunately, it's more needed now than any other time. And so it's just something everybody's concerned about. You know, we want to do our best to be a good steward of our students here and the ministry that God's given us, the school, provide a safe environment for them. Parents want a place where their kids can feel safe, and being able to monitor who's coming and going out of buildings, whether it's access control on our doors or cameras inside and outside, being able to know a person, get records from them, things like that when they come on campus is a good deal. So a couple things that Trilogy NextGen has done for us is the Verkada camera system, which is a cloud-based system, so allows us to pair cameras together inside and outside. So like if we have events for a kid or something happen in one building, you're able to see what's going on outside that building, inside that building. They also had put some environmental sensors in there, not that we have a particular issue, but it does protect like humidity, air quality, temperature, detects vaping if that were to be an issue. And so those pair with cameras so you're able to see in that area who's there when those sensors go off, which is vital right to us because then it'll notify on our security team certain people so then they can respond to situations as needed. Our older students move from class to class, and some of those are outside, so it's important for us to monitor movements of the students. There's cameras here that see between the buildings and the walkway, and we also have additional cameras and systems on the corners of the buildings to see the backsides, the football fields, and the other areas. So these are the cameras on the church building, the cameras in the gym, the lunchroom, the backs of the buildings. It shows like even when you guys came in, like your movements and shows you which direction you were moving. When a person comes in, scans their ID for the visitor check-in, it does an immediate background search on them. If they were an offender or something like that, it would flag us, notify security. And then even the next time they come in, it does a current check. So even if you've been checked before, it keeps it up to date and it's an immediate thing. And if there's an issue, it notifies us. If I'm looking for a person in a red coat, I can put that in Verkada and it'll show me anywhere where someone in a red coat is. So if I'm looking for an individual or whatever, and I believe if someone comes and checks in as like a vendor or a parent, and they come and check in to the visitor management system, and I say in there that they're going to the gym, and they go somewhere else, I believe it notifies us to let this know that this person's in a place that they're not authorized to be in. There's a lot of things that I think can be used for good, but it's again harnessing that and using it the right way and stewarding the technology we've been given to how it can benefit our students. And I think that we've only scratched the surface on that. I think there's quite a lot that can be done, but it still kind of remains to be seen how we can do that.
So, Trilogy NextGen's technology offerings are paving the way for change in so many aspects of our life. From smart city lights in our parks and communities, to private networks for our schools, to concierge and safety robots. What else could we start seeing being impacted by Trilogy NextGen's innovation? What other sectors of our world could this be applied to?
Have we looked at different ways to automate the way we do business today? How do we take the technology that's available to make our lives better? Our view of the world is that there's a place for Wi-Fi, there's a place for 5G, and there's a place for data casting. The idea is to leverage all those different tools in our toolkit to create a unique solution around it, to provide something that helps make our world a better place and make a safer place, and solve problems for people. And so robots was one way that we felt there was a need. And there's others with digital signage, connected cars to be able to send information, alerts, updates. It'd be nice for us all to know if there's a hurricane coming, you need to evacuate, and the best way to do it is to send information out to the masses so everyone gets that same information in real time. Leveraging our television capability and our ability to datacast to multiple devices, we're able to provide a better alternative to what the technology was 30 years ago. Our old emergency alert systems, when you hear the siren going off in your neighborhood, it's time for us to modernize so that way you can get more meaningful content. A siren doesn't tell you anything. What it really does is the ability to get a video, to get a text in real time to all your citizens, wherever they are. When there's a storm and when there's a power outage and your utility teams need to go, they need to get real-time information to all their different vehicles that are out there to be able to understand the latest. And so getting that information to all of their crews so they can direct and dispatch is essential through data casting. We're working with some conferences that maybe can help reimagine the way we connect some of these arenas, stadiums, or communities. And the idea is to leverage a private network in your home to be able to do more ticketing, do your concessions, to provide security, to be able to do your own television broadcasts, all on your own network in a less interfered way, so you're not kind of banging up to your neighbor in terms of spectrum. And so we provide that type of communication to all the different networks. I'm really excited about the future with the private connectivity that we're getting today. It's such an amazing evolution of our lives. The whole premise around private 5G is to be able to bring new solutions and new technology that enables us to build better factories, to be able to make more efficient warehouses. What we do when we go into a factory or a warehouse or a school is we can add our radio, so no different than a Wi-Fi hotspot. And instead of having 10 Wi-Fi hotspots, we'd maybe put 2 or 3 inside these to make it more cost effective, and then have it send a signal to all the different devices. So that device could be your laptop, it could be your robot, it could be your television. I think the ideas are endless to be able to connect. What works best with our technology is when things are moving, which is where the real benefit of our solution comes into play. Between different technologies with wireless, AI, robotics, we're at the cusp of another, I'd say, an industrial revolution in a different manner.
Well, it seems as if change is not coming, it's already here. And we should feel assured that this technology is in the hands of those that want to see our world change for the better. The last question must be, if I want my school to be safer, my business to function smarter, my city to have tireless round-the-clock security, or my workplace to run more efficiently, how do I find out more?
www.trilogynextgen.com. We're here all the time, and we're able to be connected because we are connected all the time through our technology. Send a message through our website and we can see how we can help make the world a better place together.